Hello, my beautiful people. Good evening, good morning, good afternoon, depending where you're watching me from. Hello, let's talk about this, let's talk about that, let's talk about this. Who is in? Come on, let's talk. Who is in? Let's talk. How is your day going? Salam, salam, salam. Guys, I'm still blushing over my natural makeup. Oh, how are you? Oh my God, I've been on live today and I'm so happy. I'm enjoying my new job on Facebook. And do you mind if you want to join? Facebook is giving me the vibe that I want. Why don't you join the vibe? All right, welcome to my live video. I'm coming. I just want to quickly... No, please. All right, so I just want to quickly share this video on my page so that the people over there can watch it. Welcome to my live video. I'm super excited today. I'm very oops. It's all right. Don't give me what you have. It's like I want to start coughing. All right. Let me quickly.
So this is the swimming pool.
This is the swimming pool area. How are you all doing? I'm super excited today, honestly, guys. I don't know the reason, but I'm just so happy. And I hope you all are so happy too. I hope you are happy. Look at me. Oh my God. I am super happy. What's going on today with this video? Oh no. Hello everyone, good evening, welcome to my live video. Hello everyone. Yeah, so I have discussion today. I'm not gonna spend more than 10 minutes on this video. I don't want to be doing long videos as it takes time for people to watch. But if I do like 10-15 minute video, it is easy for people to watch. How is your Monday going? Today is Monday, right? My speaker. I will introduce you to my speaker very soon. Don't worry. Be happy. I don't have voice, guys. But I love music. All right. Someone today came into my inbox and has nothing to say, nothing to ask. Just want to say hello to me. I do appreciate you checking up on me, and I'm super excited that someone at least did remember me. But if you can, that page is for my business basically, and it is just for product. I just want to be polite. I don't want to be using some words that is not good for you. If you don't have what you want to buy, please don't come to my inbox. It is mainly for business, my products basically. So if you want to buy anything, you can reach out to me via my WhatsApp or my Messenger, right? Or any of my social media handle. All right, my name is Tina, okay? And this is my Facebook and my Instagram page. I'm so excited that I'm here today. I don't know why. I woke up this morning, I feel like doing my makeup, looking good, and coming to my business place, which as you all can see, this is my business page. I come anytime I want. I log out. This is my room and a parlor. Facebook. All right, so let's go straight to business. I sell abayas, I sell ganjoras. I also do fabrics such as articles, Swiss, Italian, Indian fabrics, and this one that they use for Ganjora, the materials, I all have them. All right, I do say original woman hair. Original woman hair. This is just there. If I try to apply water on this or my coiling spray, you will love it. So this is it. Thank you all for joining me. Thank you for watching me. I do appreciate you all here and all of my pages. I have to dig it bigger. All right, so today, as you can see the topic, let me quickly pin this topic. All right, so I'll just pin it down so that I can see what I'm about to say. Now, today I want to talk about acceptance or accepting your mistake. A lot of people, when you tell them their mistake, when you talk to them or talk about their mistakes, they don't like it. Generally, human beings are like this. There was something that happened yesterday, and I thought of, giving my 1 cent, even though I have spoken, I, went to the other party and I had some talk with this person, and I also have visited the other person just to tell them the truth. And eventually, when the stuff came up, I stood my ground and say what I have to say, regardless where the two of them stand in my heart. Look, I am one person that tell you exactly the truth and how I see things. Sometimes I'm wrong. I do accept that. And, as we are all human beings, but when I say the truth, I love to stretch it and say it exactly how it is. Now, it is left for you to take the advice if you want to, Before now, I used to force people to take my advice. Like, I give advice a lot. I'm not saying I don't make mistake or people don't advise me. A lot of people advise me and I take their advice into consideration. What am I saying right now? So, this got into talking. They got into exchanging of words, which I really don't appreciate. I had to come in between to tell this and that, even though the other one was so wrong, And the good part of it is they both took my advice. That is the good part of it, because if you don't take my advice, I don't have what to give you than advice. I don't have money to give you. I have advice to give you. And it costs money to give someone a very profitable advice. You know what I mean? So I did all of that, and I am so happy because I had to put two people together to love each other. And that is what I preach. So most times, all the time, I practice what I preach. I do not lie. I tell you straight up. I tell you the truth. I tell you what you don't want to listen or what you don't want to hear. Now, when people give you advice or see your mistake and tell you where your mistakes is coming from or where they think it may affect you, like they see your mistake generally and they try to tell you your mistake. Some people are very good in not taking advice. They don't want to take advice because they feel they are big, they feel they are matured enough, they feel they know it all. They don't even know where you are coming from. A lot of people that we met here in Dubai and some we met in Germany, and when you try to give them advice, some of which they do listen, because probably you've given them the first advice, second advice, and they want more, And probably in the past, they never listened to you. Some people are like this. They never listen to whatever you say. Even when you're right, they know you're right, but they don't listen to you for a reason best known to them. And at the end of the day, they want to manage your advice. Unfortunately, it's late. When it's unfortunately, then there is nothing you can do about the advice. You have to go search for solution, a whole solution for what has happened to you. But when you listen to advice, you will not grant that stuff to happen. You will be able to keep to yourself and keep safe to yourself. You know what I mean? So some people are very good when it comes to, they are very intelligent when it comes to listening to advice, when it comes to people that speaks. A lot of people speak things, but they speak out something that you may not even want to listen to. You know what I mean? So advice is something very good. Anyone you see gives you advice, know that that person loves you. That person don't want to see you in stress, in danger, in, whatever. They just want to see you happy all the time. It is impossible, okay? It is very, very impossible for you to satisfy people, for you to, want to talk to them, want to, bring them out from that place that that it can put them in trouble. You know what I mean? So people are just different from individuals. We are just different from others. A lot of people, I tell them, most times when I see things and I hear from 1, 2, 3, 4, 15, 200, I sit back and watch. I look at you, if I know that you're somewhere, a very difficult person, I will say it as a joke. And after saying it as a joke, I'll come back again to tell you the truth. That's what makes friendship. That's what makes you look like a mother. That's what makes you look like auntie. That's what makes you look, like a very special person. That what makes you look a good wife. Yeah, that what makes you look like a good advisor. That makes you an expert on that field where you're coming from. So, a lot of people need to understand where I am coming from and what I'm saying right now. Few people will give you advice because they want to see you moving forward. But thousands of millions of people don't want to see you progressing. It is not their fault. It is your fault because the moment they give you that advice, you take them for granted. And when you do that, everybody wants to move on immediately because, most people see you like you're not part of their family. So giving you that advice is like wasting it in the bin. But some people see it like, okay, I want the best for this person. I want something that can move this person from where he is or where she is to the next level. Some people are very nice when it comes to that. And if you have a friend that gives you a very serious advice, a very lovely advice that moves you from point A to point B, that has been, working for you, please hold to that friend. Now, I'll move to my topic. If you don't accept your mistake, you will never correct yourself. You will never adjust yourself. So if you don't accept your mistake, meaning that when you make a mistake in your husband's place, among your friends, in the place of work, there is no way you can get correction. There is no way you can correct yourself. You know what I mean? There is no way you can see your mistake. And when you see your mistakes, you will not recognize it. Why? Because you've been doing it for a very long time. Your friends, your family, your whatever don't want to correct you because they see you like someone that don't want correction. Someone that they will correct and you will not listen. Now, you come to me to say, I've been a tailor for a while and I don't have customers, even though I try to create awareness for my customers and all of that. Yet, I still don't have customers. I need your advice. Can I leave tailoring to makeup artist? And then I will ask you, how long have you been doing this? What area are you? There are questions that I need to ask you that will give me answer, to share with you, to correct you, to make sure that you are doing the right thing, right? You'll be on the right track. If you give me the truth definition of what you are actually doing. What part of tailoring do you do? What type of design do you do? Can I see your catalogs? Now, if you give me 1962 catalogs, there is no way people can come and patronize you. You know what I mean? There is no way people can come and patronize you. Why? Because you're still doing old design, old fashion. I'll give you instance. A telephone has this in 2023. Another one has something like this in the front, like this in 2020, right? You see, these are two different things. You innovate your business. You innovate your business by making sure that you create new design to attract customers, to attract your audience, to attract your followers. If you continue in the olden design, all right, and we are in new technology, you know what I mean? New year, new technology, new design, and all of that. You need to follow what is going on. You need to follow the next step. You need to know the next design. You need to also be creative to be able to showcase new design that is coming from you. And then you have your logo behind. Every other person will have to put your logo whenever they want to use it. This is the reason why you don't have customers. This is the reason why you don't, see yourself moving from 1, 2, 3, 4. I have been on social media for a very long time. It's just there. The year and everything is there on my page, But I don't know the usefulness of it. But at the end of the day, Mark Zuckerberg shows us what we can do, how we can be creative. Basically, that is what Facebook is. how you can be very creative, how you can, come up to be, if you're someone that is not outspoken, you're shy, you're hiding from yourself, your shadow. If you face social media, if you start speaking, that's it. Majority of what Mark Zuckerberg is teaching us here is what we also practice in university and getting our MBA done. Probably, let me just use this as an example. Doing your presentation, you have to face camera, you have to video yourself, your face must show, your background must be very, 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 very clear, white. I don't know if they accept editing, but in my own time, you cannot edit. So if you want to do that, you must stay in a background, you must set your background properly, set your camera, get your ring light working. This way, your business will move. And that is what social media is teaching us. And if you're a content creator, you must give what will attract people, something that will catch people's attention, something that is trending. You have created it to become content. This is what it is. When you read and make research, you understand what people want. I understand that some people want engagement. Some people want people that people will talk about. Yes, it is good. But when you are doing something wrong and someone is correcting you, don't feel that you've been there before that person. You can be there before the person, but the person will come up with a good innovation, for instance, is the same word. So the person will come up with a beautiful innovation. Are you going to learn from the mistake and move to the latest innovation? The answer is yes. And this mistake I'm talking about is not basically giving you an advice and all of that. You can see how I diversify into different topics, like using your Facebook page, like also using a phone, and in university days, what we do before and now probably is not the same thing. But there are little things that has changed. What are the things? Think about it, see how you can formulate it to something that you can bring up and people will say, wow. Like drawing these days is quite different. I went to my son's school and I saw the teacher sharing half of my son's picture and asked all the students to complete their picture. This never happened during our time, right? It is something new. It is something that is very creative for children, to understand how they can get the outer side of their face attached to their face. So, a lot of things is changed. A lot of things is moving. We try to follow up the trending thing going on. So it happens in business. If you are doing business, follow the trending. Trending is number one. All right. I will try and see where it fits in business so that I will talk about it. So you follow the trending. What is trending? Okay. And when people are there to tell you or review what you're doing before and now, even though you're an expert, okay, in what you do, people will still review you. People will still talk about, review on the page, on your review page. People will go there and talk about what they find out and where you need to improve. Listen to them. They are buying. You are delivery. You are sewing. You are the master. You are the CEO. You may not know what is trending. You need what is trending for you. So it is very, very easy. It is very easy, and I tell people a lot. Take advice. When you go to seminars, you see how they how they bring topics, how they deliver topics, and how it's being done. Usually when you go to seminar before, you spend 4 to 5 hours, honestly, because you want to learn. There are things that they need to tell you, but now it is easy. Technology has made it easy for us to, they give you 4 topics and they talk about 3 or 2 out of the topic. The rest of the topic, you need to make research about it. They may summarize it and tell you why we are all here today, blah, 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 blah. 1 or 2 things. If you look at this, if you look at that, it is not something that you will have to spend a lot of time anymore. Why some, you still have to spend time, depending on the topic for that seminar. So, I'm just saying everything based. I'm just, telling you where even if you go wrong as a human being, between friends, work, school, universities, and like this, try to pick a correction. Try to make sure you listen to correction. It goes a long way. When people correct you, or when you make mistake, people try to correct you. Listen and digest it. Don't assume because, oh, this person is not up to, he can't give me advice. My little daughter can give me advice, and I will listen to her. Honestly, I'm not joking. My little daughter can advise me and tell me, Mom, you should not say that. Mom, these are the things that I don't really like you to do. I don't want to see you in this mood. I will listen to my daughter. That will help me to communicate with them more. That will make them, okay, when I give them advice, they will also listen to me. It is very simple. But if you're someone that if they give you advice, you don't want to listen to nobody, you will never correct your mistake. You will never see yourself like someone that makes mistake. And let me tell you what will happen to you. What will happen to you is people will leave you behind. Because they already know you. It's just like when people say, oh, go and talk to Tina. She's a very lovely girl. She wants to listen to you. Oh, Tina. You know, that means people already know who Tina is. That means Tina have a listening ear. That means Tina would change from what she's doing and listening to you, even though what the thing that you are saying is invalid. But it may be valid to me. All I need to do is to write it on my book, okay, and analyze it my way. And say, okay, what she's saying is actually making sense. I never pull down on any opportunity that comes for me. When I look at some people on social media, especially on Facebook, giving advice how you can grow your page, I pick points, some of which are not saying anything. They just want to create content by making 1 or 2 minutes video. I totally understand. But when you see the rest of the people telling you what you need to do, pick it up and start doing something positive for yourself. Nobody will come to your house and start knocking and start giving you advice. No way. All right? And make sure you show your mistakes for people to correct you. When you don't show who you are, be yourself for correction, you will never move. You just be stagnant. You just be there looking for who is not looking for you. Sometimes you feel jealous, like, oh, look at, she just came to Dubai on which day, and she's, doing better. She's doing very well. She's making money, because you are still living in the past. You have to understand the trending thing. What is trending? What are the things that is trending? Pick it up and start doing it. Do what makes you happy. Do what you will show your audience, your viewers, and then they will be happy. They will love it. They will also want to do the same and say, I learned it from Tina's page. That is most important. Listen to your mistake, listen to your corrections, and pick your correct answer. And what you do is then use it for yourself, irrespective of who the person is. Never mind. Pick the answer and move on. That is the most important thing. That is a topic that I would love to even talk on all my platforms, because so many people don't understand how it works. I don't behave like I know it all. I don't even know anything. I learned most of these things on social media. I learned most of these things within my friends, where I work and things like that. That is where I learn most of these things. When you go out of your house, you learn things that you never expected. There is no need for arguments. I don't like to see myself arguing with people for too long. No. When I tell you things, and I say to my friends, all my friends, they know me, I will tell you, when I advise you, please take it. If I give you anything to eat, there is no need. You can throw it away. But when I give you advice, I see you, and I see your behavior, and I see you like someone that needs help. I will continue to give you advice. But I will not be harsh. I will be calm giving you that advice, because I understand human character. I understand human behavior. See, I've spoken to a friend one day on the phone, and the way she, replied me was not nice, even though she eventually came back to apologize. But I could have got upset. I just said, in my mind, she's going through a lot. Maybe she's stressed. If that person call you that is watching me now and say the same thing, I know what you will do. You probably block the person up and say, I don't want her to talk to me. I don't want this. That is the way he or she is feeling at that time. All you need to do is to give that person time. He or she will realize that what and the way she reply you is absolutely wrong. Now, let me move to social media. When you show social media, only if you're not serious, you should just catching out, or you're just creating content or something, that's good. But when a lot of people try to see your mistake and tell you, because you are showing them who you are. right? And you want them to comment or leave comments on your page, they will definitely give you advice. A lot of the advice are valid, if you ask me. But which one will you pick? Don't look at who is giving you that advice. Forget about who is giving you that advice. Don't go and start making research. Who is she? Or no, pick that advice and adjust yourself. You're not doing it for them. You're doing it for your children. You're doing it for your husband. You're doing it for your family. You may be doing things for a very long time, thinking, oh, I'm right, I'm correct, I'm this. And immediately you bring it on social media, 1 or 2 or 3 people will correct you immediately to say, oh, girlfriend, you're making a mistake. You know what I mean? They will correct you. Let people see your mistake and correct you. There is nothing bad there. There is nothing bad in there. We all make mistakes, but getting corrected by you, correcting yourself is very important. It is very difficult for people to correct themselves. Some people don't see their mistake. They tell you, I never made mistake. Yeah, I can have experience, but I never made mistake. Are you joking? We all make mistakes as a human being. But the ability to adjust and, correct ourselves is more important and most important. And we need to understand that. Right? I'll just leave my speaker to say 1 or 2 things because I need to rush down to another page.
Good evening, everyone. I made a lot of mistakes. Thankfully, I probably gained a lot of experience and learnt from them. Unfortunately, people do not. And they repeat. Then it becomes a thing called being stubborn. Yeah, I think I'd fall into that category as well.
You know that already. You know.
But we are human beings. So yes, we will learn from some of them. We may have to make a mistake a number of times and be stubborn about it until we realise that actually this is silly. Let's learn from it. We all think it's too hard to accept our mistakes, and I'm one of them. I think, and everyone out there must be the same. But we really should take a step back, think about the mistake, and what should I have learned from it? What did I do wrong? Why did I upset people? And realistically, and I've always said where there's an action, there's an opposite and equal reaction. Laws.
Yeah, but you are saying, excuse me, I have to come in there. Mm-hmm. And every action that is opposite and equal. Now you're talking about individual. You are talking about individual. I am talking about, socially, like, not just you against someone. I'm talking about you against a lot of people, okay? I'm talking about you making mistake, and there is nothing like in every reaction. No, let's take that one out. That is just a talk. That is just a vibe between 2 people. An action plan, yeah? Let me just leave it like that. So, like, you are making mistake. You've made the mistake the first time. You've made the mistake the second time. You cannot continue to make the mistake. And when you bring that mistake on social media or in a place where people are gathering, what do you think people will tell you?
I think the real thing is that, again, learn from your mistakes. And if you want to analyse the impact in the context it's being done in, like social media, then yes, you've got to look at correcting yourself. But mistakes must be taken in context to when they happen. So you make one to an individual or to a group of people is one thing. If you make it on social media, it's another thing. All mistakes are in context to something. And when they're in context, one has a bigger impact. So if I do it in front of 4 people, make a mistake, it might escalate a little while. On social media, it goes by millions. Yeah, so, but looking at what I see on social media and the volume of mistakes, I ask myself, why? No, the why is money. And the reason that is because the reaction from people draws in the crowds. Drawing the crowds, they get paid on the viewers and the comments and the likes and dislikes. So you've created something. You've encouraged people, whether it's positive or negative, to respond. So, everything must be taken in context. So, one-to-one or in a group, because they will tell their friends and it escalates a little bit in your own environment, media, it's viral. So, big problem.
No, it's not a big problem. You see, what I'm saying is, you understand, but you're taking it out of context as well. So what it is, if you don't accept your mistake, okay, I repeat the topic, if you don't accept your mistake, all right, you will never, okay, get correction, or you will not correct yourself. And I use the university as an example by saying social media has really helped us, especially Facebook, okay, has really helped us in, doing presentation in a positive way. Now, this is 2023. If we get to 2024, okay, another new innovation or innovative on social media will come up, okay? And do you still want to stay in the audience? If you're doing something not new, people will comment and say, can you, Tina, I have an idea. I think we should do 1, 2, 3, 4. Maybe they will come to your inbox to give you an idea what you need to be doing and how you can improve. Some people will not listen to you. You see, you are making a mistake and someone is seeing you from another angle to correct you. Do you understand what instead of you to correct yourself and say, okay, is that not okay? You have one-on-one conversation. The person can even eventually be your coach. But because you don't listen, you don't want correction, you don't want to correct yourself, definitely the person will not want to continue the conversation or to correct you. So it is important we listen to our mistake and get corrected by ourselves. Nobody will correct you. Listen to your mistake and correct yourself. Or probably get the correction from that person and also correct yourself. So if what they taught me today, this year, may not be a little bit, topic will definitely change in what they will teach the next batch. Right? So if you are in that batch and you are not listening to what they are teaching you, you will definitely see yourself failing. And a lot of these professors, let me tell you the truth, they also go for studying. Good evening, how are you? Thank you for joining. They also go for studying. They study, they make research, they try to, in between, try to make sure that, thank you, try to make sure that they get new topic and how to teach their students, how to make sure that their students, the old students and the new students, they may have the same idea, don't get me wrong, but different topic. Different, what I mean is different, the same topic, but different explanation. You know what I mean? The same topic, but different explanation. They will take you to, or maybe even longer explanation. The one they taught you is shorter. Longer explanation, that means we'll move from 2023 to 2024. If I have this fashion, again, let me break it down. If I have this fashion like this, this is a open clothes, okay? And next fashion will be turtleneck inside together with this. And this is a trending fashion from 2024. And you are still doing fashion of 1999, right? And you come to me to tell me, oh, I've been doing this fashion and nobody's looking at it, blah, 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 blah. And I try to correct you. If you don't listen, then you will still be where you are. Nobody will watch you. Nobody will want to take that idea from you. That's what do you understand what I'm saying now?
Well, and let me come in there because how many people out there have got degrees? And I'm specifically looking at degrees. Oh, you've got a professional qualification. Because the question I ask, what year did you get it? Mm-hmm. Okay, so, let's say you got it in year 2000, 2010. What have you done between 2010 and 2023?
Do you also know that 2010 is old-fashioned? 2010 phone that you are holding, there is 2000. There is, as I'm speaking to you, darling, there is 2025.
Let me explain that that in education your degree when you took it and you passed has been devalued. So it's up to that individual to upgrade his degree. Now you call it continuous professional development.
This
And this is all what the professors are doing. What they did in 2023 in the MBA course, 2024 will be adapted to look at the movements in the marketplace. If it's on an MBA, movements in the educational system which have improved and people have earned. Look, people are writing papers every day. They come up with new ideas.
Yes.
Look at your research papers. What was written 6 months ago has changed. Even 1 month ago it has changed.
Thank you.
Follow your research papers.
Now you're getting it. So, but what I'm saying is...
I have always got it.
No, what I'm saying is, okay, so what I'm saying is, some people do not want to take that point that you are. You know, there are people that are still living in 2010, like you just said now. And things is not moving for them, right? Business is not moving for them, right? The company is not moving forward. Why? Because they've not seek for year 2023 innovation. And when you don't have those things, there is no way your business can move. Even when you have free lecture on these things, some people will not want to take that advice. Some people will not want to listen to you. And that is why I said, make mistake in your company if you're a company owner, make mistake within your friend, make mistake in universities and your MBA programs, but correction is what you need to be looking at. Correct yourself. When they tell you you're using 2010, I'm not saying you should go and buy 2023, but I'm just using that as an example. And some features have changed from what you're using to the latest one. All right? Of course, if you're financially buoyant, why not? All you need to do is to just go and exchange your phone and start using the latest one so that you can get some features, some designs in the phone to enable you design what you are good at. So sometimes you look like you're not good, you're not very good in what you're doing. You are very, very good, but you are not following the trending path, which is one of the biggest mistakes you make. So correcting that is very important. So a lot of people think if I come here, I would come and talk about mistake you make in your marriage. No, I can't talk about that one. But what I'm saying is a general mistake. It could be a place of work. It could be you as a company owner. It could be where you are in universities. It's just a general mistake I'm saying now. This has nothing to do with, do to others or what are your proverb you normally say. There is a whatever action in action and equal reaction, and no, this has nothing to do with that. This has something to do with making cash, making money, getting value for what you are doing. That is what I'm talking about. So maybe I should change the topic. I'm not going to change the topic. I'm going to put a new topic on what I just said today. Thank you all for watching me. Thank you for listening to me. And I love the argument. If we can continue like this, it is very good. I would channel myself to Tinarag, where we have a lot of people who watch me and you talk about things, challenge ourselves, blah, 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 And at the end of the day, we'll come to, I listen to you, don't get me wrong. And to be frank with you, you have given me a very valid point, which I truly, which helped, which innovated me to speak more on this topic. If you want to hear more on my videos, follow my page, leave a comment, share, invite people so that we can have a lot of engagement on this page. On this note, I'll say good night and have a lovely and beautiful day. If you're still in the morning time or afternoon, I am here to go to bed. Thank you and have a lovely night. Love you. Bye everyone. Bye bye.